Ladies and gentlemen, gather your beakers, test tubes, and questionable DIY cola recipes because today we're talking about Dr. Stone. Welcome to the channel where I talk, you listen. I'm your host, Anonymous, and welcome to Anime Tuesdays, where we talk all things anime. And today we're going to be talking about nothing else other than Dr. Stone. Now that the manga's wrapped up, the anime is closing in on its grand finale. And people are asking, what's next? Don't worry. Whether you're Team Senku, Team Taiju, or Team Please just let Chrome have a win, I've got you covered. Alright, so first, let's rewind. Dr. Stone starts with the world suddenly turning into one giant human statue garden. Billions of people frozen mid-selfie, mid-text, and yes, mid-TikTok dance. Fast forward 3,000 years later or so, our boy Senku wakes up, looks around, and says, guess it's science o'clock. Senku's mission? Rebuild civilization from scratch. He's got a lot of work to do. In fact, he's got so much work to do because not only is he trying to bring back all of humanity, he has to bring back a lot of the inventions that we've already created but were lost due to the time gap. So, Senku's gotta make fire, medicine, electricity, ramen. Because yes, priorities. And along the way, he collects a team of sidekicks who are basically a mix between cavemen and TED Talk attendees. And on to the character list. Senku, he's the protagonist, he's a genius, and he's got hair like a pine tree that looks like he got struck by lightning. Then there's Taiju, Senku's bestie. He's got a heart of gold, the strength of an ox. He's strong but dumb, yes, pure meathead. And then there's Kohaku, the warrior who makes sure nobody dies from science experiments gone wrong. Basically the OSHA of the Stone world. Over the seasons, we've seen these guys level up like Minecraft with DLC packs. From sticks to stones to phones. Well, a version of phones anyway. From soup to soda. Not sure exactly how those two things correlate. From caves to space? Now, in the early seasons, it kind of started somewhere in space. After the petrification of all of the world, there were still astronauts in space. Those episodes were great. You should really go watch those. Or just watch the show in general, really. So at some point, they do talk a little bit about space. Now, even though they haven't gone to space yet, I'm still counting on it. Give Senku 5 minutes and a roll of duct tape. The show's beauty isn't just its gadgets, it's the people. And there are a lot of them. They've got Chrome, the self-taught scientist who proves curiosity is contagious. Jean, the mentalist who's basically a con artist turned to mascot. Suika, yes, the little kid with the watermelon on her head. Speaking of Suika, surprising. Very surprising. Every arc combines equal parts action, invention, and Bill Nye the Shonen guy. It's like the survival show where Bear Grylls has to fight anime villains while explaining how to make hydrogen fluoride. Now, the manga officially ended a while ago, so if you're caught up, you know what happens next. Don't worry, spoiler-free zone. I'm not about to ruin your weekend binge, but if you do decide to watch the show because of me, let me know what you think of it. And the anime is in its home stretch. That means the big answers are coming, big science flexes are happening, and yes, more get excited moments. The show honestly makes me feel bad about not remembering chemistry when I was in school. And fans, let's be real. Honestly, I would probably not do what Senku's doing. He's trying to revive everyone. I don't know that everyone needs to be revived. And there are some people in the show who think the same way I do. What makes Dr. Stone unique is that the tension doesn't always come from fists. It's not usually about fights. It comes from the formulas. Sure, there are fights. But the real question is, can Senku turn rocks into antibiotics before someone dies? That's drama. That's stakes. That's science being sexier than it has been ever. Plus, the show is basically a love letter to curiosity. Every experiment, every invention reminds you that the world is insane and amazing at the same time. I mean, literally, I've watched Senku put together so many different inventions over the course of 4 seasons, and I haven't remembered any of them. And not that they've actually told me the specifics of how to do certain things, but they do lay down a lot of the groundwork in the show, and I do like that. The only other show that I can think of that does this kind of explanation when it comes to like scientific information would be Cells at Work, which is also a good show, which is probably why I like this show. You'll watch one episode and suddenly feel guilty for not remembering how to light a fire without matches. Senku would roast us alive. Honestly, we need him right now. Fix the world's problems. Not to take anything away from Senku, but there are a ton of characters in this show that do sometimes steal the spotlight simply because they're funny. The show does very well with balancing comedy with knowledge and action, actually, yeah. But anyway, there are a ton of characters to cling on to for dear life, which is a good thing and a bad thing. And here's why. Well, the show can sometimes feel a little bit overstuffed. Usually there's just a bunch of people talking all at the same time, so very often you kind of just have dialogue coming at you from all different directions at the same time. And not only that, there are a huge ton of catchphrases. So if you're not a fan of catchphrases, buckle up, cause it's gonna be a bumpy ride. Literally everyone on screen has a catchphrase. Okay, maybe not everyone, but a few of them do, and they use them all the time. And it can get a little bit exhausting. So if you have a problem with that, this may not be the show for you. Other than that, the show's pretty solid. So what do we do as the show nears the big finale? We appreciate it, I guess. There's nothing really else to do besides appreciate it. And maybe, just maybe, we actually learned something. Because if anime has taught us anything, it's that friendship and science can solve literally anything. Literally! Want to survive the apocalypse? Step 1, be friends with Senku. Step 2, don't lose track of Senku. Step 3, where's Senku? So whether you're here for the gadgets, the goofy characters, or just to see Senku sass people with his 10 billion% confidence, Dr. Stone has given us one of the most unique rides in anime. We salute it with Cola to Senku, the Pine Tree Einstein. And that's it for today's review. Drop down your favorite invention from the show in the comment section down below. And if you haven't watched the show, go ahead and check it out. Let me know what you think of it. Hit that like button, subscribe. We're next to each other out there. Show your boy some love. Peace.